toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to the home of the Utah Utes, Rice-Eccles Stadium in Salt Lake City. As we'll see the number 24 team in the country, the Louisville Cardinals, taking on a team from the Big 12, the Utah Utes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. The Utes about to kick it away and get this season started. And the opening kickoff sails out of bounds, maybe a little bit of nerves, and hopefully not an omen for the way this season's going to go.
It's been a minute since I faced somebody. Last time I faced somebody in a football game, I lost. Super Bowl WFL. I am now 0-2 in the Super Bowl, fortunately. We're not talking about WFL or Madden. We're talking about Deuce.
Trying to get them out flanked on the jet sweep. Continuing to
I'm a W though, you feel me? Mr. Guys.
All right, guys, let's talk for a minute about Louisville. You start the season
like
top 25. Clearly expectations are flying your way, but with that might come some roadblocks.
Well, I think you got to take every week and every opponent one at a time. The number beside your name doesn't matter right now. The number matters late in the season. So you want to start the season fast. You want to be gelling on offense and on defense. I think that's the challenge early.
Absolutely. Figuring out who you are. Obviously some talented pieces, well thought of in the top 25, but a lot of season to go.
Oh, dude.
Day one, game one.
Hey.
Make that first impression.
Hey,
the physicality of the secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
What's your ball, guy?
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Looking to pass. It's Moss. Got it in the middle. It's Lacey. That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Back to pass. A little screen to the running back. Gets him down at the 30 after a 15-yard pickup. They are threatening, and they have a first down. Let's talk a minute about Louisville's new quarterback, Miller Moss. Last year, started 9 games at his childhood favorite, USC, before being replaced by Jaden Mayava. Now with the Ville, he fills a void and brings a gunslinger mentality, Jesse.
He has that gunslinger mentality. When it's going good, it's normally going really, really good. He has to be able to avoid the mistakes. And let's not forget, he's got some pretty big shoes to fill, too. Tyler Shuck did some really good things for Louisville's offense a season ago. So for Miller Moss, a chance to rejuvenate his career and do it at Louisville.
Wants to go up top. Here's a heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Looking to throw, it's Moss. Throws to the tight end. Catch in the middle, it's Stewart. Touchdown, Cardinals! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. Talk about a great way to start the game and
That was
setting the
good.
tone right out of the gate.
You ain't lying. Sometimes it takes a couple drives to get the juices going and get in a rhythm. No, sir. They came on the field locked, loaded, ready to roll. No slow start here.
Got the back going. Oh, he bring this shit up.
It's Glover. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback.
Average 276 pounds. Their average on Earth is 32 pounds heavier. God dang. Their old line look beastie. God damn. Nice.
Direct snap. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front?
97.
Well, they called that an ISO play, and it was isolated
Send that
for
man
a
to
loss.
Pittsburgh, boy.
They try to isolate a linebacker inside and really run the football right at you, right down the middle. But you better move those big defensive linemen out of the way and create some space. They didn't do it, and you can tell that's why the ball went nowhere.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Get it out on the screen. They've got him now. He almost picked up that first down on the screen.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
And the Utes really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Dropping back, it's Dampier. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Utes will punt this one away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Opening play of the drive from the 39. They'll go to the ground. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And just nowhere to go for that runner. He had no choice. That defense, they were bringing it up front. Everybody winning their one-on-ones. They completely had him surrounded.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Bringing the heat. Got it in the middle. It's Skinner. Makes the tackle at the 46, but it's a 15-yard gain to get them into plus territory.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the 2nd drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's paying off.
Now it's 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line. Got a man. It's Bell. Slips one guy. Now he's loose. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a 1st down.
Well, the defense did a nice job taking everything away down the field, but once the drag route was caught, they just couldn't rally to the ball carrier in time to make a tackle, and as a result, new set of downs.
Single back formation, and they give it to him. Gets it past the marker. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down.
Wow. 4 plays on this drive by the offense. They already got 3 first downs. We knew they had a lot of playmakers coming into this game, and they're showing that right now. This defense is going to have to make a play at some point here and stop the bleeding.
In the red area, it's Watson. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Leaves it with the running back. Trying to move the pile into the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2.
On second down defensively, I'm always like, hey, let's get to third down. Really good job by the offense. It's like, nah, we're going to stick this run right down your throat, get the first down on second down. We don't need third downs.
And the Cardinals trying to pay off the threat on first and goal. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. They'll run it on first and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Louisville!
I think you love starting the year off with some momentum, and that's exactly what this offense is doing. They're firing on all cylinders, defense doing their job as well. This team getting out the gates to start the season in great fashion.
Coming out with it, it's Glover. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Scanning the field, it's Dampier. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
On second down, he'll try to make the connection. He got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
Well, nice job by the defense. They're playing with a big lead. They know the offense has to throw it, and they are inviting throws over the middle of the field, knowing they can break on these passes and maybe pick one off. Offense lucky that wasn't a turnover.
And you don't want to start this game with 2 straight punts. Big third down opportunity coming here. From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. And the Utes decide to punt it away.
We talked to the coaches coming into this one. They know field position was going to be a huge factor for them winning this one. They had a really nice punt earlier in this game. Great job getting down and covering it. Won't surprise me if they decide to play it safe again here on fourth.
The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. And you want to talk about game tackling, everybody on the defense run to the ball.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. They'll go to the toss. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
This is why Rice Eccles, one of the toughest places to play in all the country. Trying to get your third down conversion in the midst of this. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. These 2 guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
Well, this tight end can run these crossing patterns, and he can catch the ball against man coverage or zone coverage. That time, nice job seeing the ball in, helping his QB out.
The Cardinals are moving quickly down the field. They'll try the run. He'll be pulled down after a good run. They'll mark it at the 15.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
And the Cardinals with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Give to the single back. They make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. They'll try to power their way ahead. The Cardinals get enough for the first down.
Man, I do not want a guy that will dance. I want square shoulders to the line of scrimmage, take the snap, secure the football, play physical, and fall forward. Nice job by that running back getting the first down.
Going for 6. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary, and you saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick, and because of the hit, incomplete pass.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. To the air, it's Moss. Lets it fly. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
I love the awareness by the DB. Great job, man. It's in your own end zone. You see the ball. You break on it. I'm not trying to catch that thing. I'm trying to swat it down. Make sure I don't give up the touchdown. Nice awareness by the DB.
Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this defense had some matchups they felt really good about up front, and they won one right there, getting to the quarterback, creating a negative play, and they're going to need these guys to start winning more of those because they are finding themselves in a hole here early in the game.
Bullshit!
And it's no good. He missed it. Missed the field goal, missed the chance to make it a 3-possession game. It's still a 14-point lead, guys. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Quickly to the tight end. And this one will be stopped for no gain. All right, guys, let's take a beat here and think about Utah. The good news about starting the season outside the top 25, not a lot of lofty expectations. You can sneak up on a few teams, but sooner or later, you're going to want to get that attention and get into those rankings.
A lot more, but it's not impossible. In recent years, you saw it with Indiana coming out of absolutely nowhere. You saw it back in the day with USF. You've seen it with Rutgers. Like, in the past, you can do it. You can put it together, gain some momentum, but it starts with this game right here.
TCU reached the national championship game a few years back, and no one expected much of them that season either, so you never know. What's important is what people believe inside your own locker room. This team thinks they can do some really special things this year, and they get a chance to start strong here in week 1.
The Utes are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. Back to throw. It's Dampier. Under fire. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a a turnover.
And that's why you got to avoid third and long situations if you're on offense, because the defense knows it's pass, and all these guys are pinning their ears back. They're getting upfield, and you're under so much duress. On top of that, you give up a fumble. That is a huge play for the defense.
And the Cardinals line it up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line.
And you got to get locked in the red zone. A lot of defensive coordinators will tell you, we'll give up yards, but we got to understand what we're trying to get accomplished. Great job down here near the goal line. This defense bowing their neck up and getting a big stop.
Oh, come on.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on 2nd down, this little 3rd to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a bind.
They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Cardinals.
They have been road warriors here in this game, coming into a tough environment, but in all 3 phases, they have been absolutely dominant. Their defense is not allowed a point, and the offense is going up and down the field, and they score another touchdown here before the end of the 1st half.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. West Virginia is down right now, but this young man under center has shown some moxie. We could see a legend born today in Morgantown. They're trailing by 11 to Notre Dame. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. The option look. He'll toss it. And that one will go in reverse. The defense all over that pitch on the option.
Really good job by this defense, understanding responsibility football, playing the 1st option, playing the 2nd option. There was absolutely nowhere to go. Nice job being dialed in exactly where the ball was going and how to get him to the ground.
Lost 5 on that first play, and now it's 2nd and 15. Wants to throw. It's Dampier. Pass is incomplete, and by this stage of his career, you'd think a junior quarterback might take a little better care of the football.
This offense just has to find a way to find a rhythm here. They're playing at home, and they want this crowd to stay involved and be an asset in the game, but they need to start making plays. They can't keep throwing incompletions this early.
And the Utes are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Oh, you know what time it is when the defense gets that stop on 3rd down. Fist up in the air. Nice job getting to the quarterback, putting some pressure on him, hitting him, forcing the incompletion. 4th down, baby.
They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. First play of the drive comes from the 41. Give to the running back. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Stopped just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a 1st down.
Offensive coordinators just spend all offseason in a lab, and they just draw up stuff over and over again. How many times can I use misdirection? How many times can I use speed against the linebackers who flow so fast to the football?
Oh, he dropped it. Once
Oh
that
my
ball
gosh.
is loose,
Oh
offense
my
didn't have a
gosh.
chance. Defenders
Oh my fucking
everywhere as it
goodness.
took over.
As a defender, you dream about those big hits. You work hard on it in practice, closing space, getting close, and just sticking that guy and causing the fumble.
I have no floor receiver or floor cornerback.
Utah has it back and the offense coming onto the field. They've got nothing done so far, and they already find themselves in a 3-possession hole, Jesse.
Yeah, and as a head coach, you're wondering, what didn't I say? What didn't I do to get my team ready to go? Because we look like we're sleepwalking at this point, David.
Yeah, nothing went well in the first quarter. You just say refresh. Like, let's try to find a way now. Chip into this lead. Try to make it somewhat manageable when you get to the half.
Here we go. Right. Set. Ready. Gonna run it. It's Parker. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
From the gun, running back gets to give. He's loose. He has the first and still on his feet. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease. He puts his foot in the ground, and he gets north fast.
The Utes, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Off the RPO, complete. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. And you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
And now on second down for this offense. Back to throw, it's Dampier. And they're not on the same page there.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
They've worked it down to the 30. This defense standing tall, trying to force a field goal try. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man.
That was a fucking dot.
Got some room.
That was a fucking dot right there.
And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Utah!
He does a really nice job getting the snap, getting the ball to his wide receiver in stride, so he continues to run full speed and make all those yards after the catch and get all the way to the end zone.
And after the extra point, they're now down 21-7. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Motion from the wide receiver. Trying to beat them to the edge with the jet sweep. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
Really great job of awareness by the defense that time. They found the ball. They found the jet sweep. And how about the speed? Being able to corral the ball carrier and get him down for a short gain.
So now it's 2nd and long. To the air. It's Moss. Snagged in the middle. It's Bell. Good, solid pickup on that one, and they've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
Off the play fake on first down. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes, in offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
The Cardinals with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Pulls and throws off the RPO. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. The mighty Utah student section alive and bringing the noise on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. The short hands, it's Stewart. They convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line.
All right, defense. It ain't working, right? They're stringing together several first downs here. We're going to need to change this up, find something we can disrupt the quarterback and mess up this offense a little bit.
And the Cardinals will snap it on 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Here comes the heat. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves him with 2nd and short.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there. So instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Motion from the back. Back to throw. It's Moss. Fires toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score.
Well, you see them there taking the shot. I think the thought process is look, we've had so much success early in this game running the football. Let's see if we can now take advantage of the defense throwing the ball over their head. They're going to be expecting run. Safeties and linebackers are all going to be playing downhill trying to stop that. If we get the one-on-one opportunities to the outside, we have got to take shots. That one fell incomplete, but they should keep trying this as the game goes on.
Turning it on. The change will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18.
Well, this defense now is just getting gashed, and if you're the defensive coordinator, you might now want to think about being aggressive, changing up your play calls, and maybe breaking your own tendencies because you have got to stop this offense just marching down the field.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
The RPO, fire complete to the left. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can pick up the first without scoring. They'll try to get it through the air. Flips it out on the screen.
Move, big man.
He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. I'm not sure this was ever a real decision. They'll go for it on 4th and inches.
Fuck it.
Tries to get it on the ground.
Fuck! Should just took the fucking field goal.
And how about the defense coming up big on 4th and short? You know they're going to run the football. Great job stacking the box, getting the big stop.
This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Quarterback has to have command in those situations. You cannot afford a penalty like that deep in your own territory. Wide receiver going in motion. The give out of the gun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
It's an offense that takes pride in being physical. They try to get it going on the ground, but no gain on that one.
Just nowhere to run, not a lot of wiggle room for the ball carrier.
This defense came in knowing that they had to match their physicality. Let's see if they can keep it up.
That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. The Cardinals will kick it away to start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll run the option. Slithers into space. Good pickup there. He gets enough for the first down.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy first down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. Try to get it to the edge. He showed off a few moves, but not enough to get away from all of those defenders as they stop him for a loss.
And coming out in the second half, this offense, they needed to establish this run game. They needed to get something going. They're losing. They've got to find a way to get a flow, to get a rhythm. And so far here to start this second half, defense picking up where it left off.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Draw play, quarterback keeps it. He's knocked down behind the line of scrimmage again, and this just hasn't been his day. Nowhere to run.
Well, it's a negative play trying to run the football, and I think if you're on offense, you got to be thinking about throwing it now. You're trailing by a lot. You got to get back in this game. You need tempo, and you need explosive plays through the air.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Makes the catch. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. And the Utes will send out the punt unit.
Number 92 on to kick it away.
Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Quarterback running on the draw. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you could turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
And the Cardinals in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Running back searching for a hole. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
It's great to have a physical offensive line that you can count on, that you can just lean on them up front and fall forward and get first downs. Man, what a comfortable, what a nice spot to be in if you're an offensive coordinator.
Blasted as he lets it go.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. To the air, it's Moss. Throws for the tight end. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection.
Well, no doubt that's where the quarterback wanted to go with the ball from jump, but better job by the defense forcing the incompletion.
This is why Rice Eccles, one of the toughest places to play in all the country. Try to get your 3rd down conversion in the midst of this. Complete downfield. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
Off play action on first down. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and that can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action.
The Cardinals have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. Right down the middle.
Oh,
and it'll
brother.
be incomplete. This defense is
brother.
physical and pass deep.
This offense really is putting themselves behind the 8-ball right now on this drive. Sack first down. You've just thrown an incompletion, so 3rd in California. Defense knows you're probably going to throw it. What can you dial up here?
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks.
Oh my gosh, bro. That's a tutty, bro.
Confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on 3rd down. And the Cardinals send out the punt unit. They'll look to pin him deep. And the returner is stuck.
That's a tutty, brother. Let's get our heads back in the game. That's a time for crazy.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Use the play fake. Now to throw. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to...
Man, you would have been in trouble because... Sheesh.
The defense is in great position
good.
right
He
now
had him.
because
I'm
they've
not
got a
going.
huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They know the offense has to take shots to try to get themselves back in the game. So they're calling their coverages accordingly, and there was nowhere to go with that football. Really nice job by the defense being in position to force the incompletion.
Looking for a man. It's Dampier. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Man, this defense has played so well, and this offense, they've struggled. They haven't executed greatly. They're going to have to do it against a really good defense who continues to apply pressure. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback a little better.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And he feels the heat coming in and burns him up. Another sack.
Well, this quarterback normally makes defenses look very silly week in, week out with his speed, but he has yet to face a defense like this. This defense accepted the challenge. They have stepped up. They have been disruptive. They have been living in the backfield all game long. That already the 3rd sack of the game for this unit.
Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this is a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again. Create some momentum. Just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Motion from the wideout. Quick pass on the fly motion.
Damn.
And that'll be a loss of 2.
Hot, diggity dog. Fuck.
The mighty Utah student section alive and bringing the noise on 3rd down. Looking to throw, it's Moss. Catch in the middle, it's Stewart. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw.
No.
Otherwise,
Like, bro.
Picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Got room on the return.
Mark it
He's at the 40. At the 20. And they
Oh, my
capitalize
fucking
not
goodness.
only on the pick, but a great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
not only do they get the interception, but they're able to get a huge return. Remember, this team practices this all week, right? Once they get the interception, they've got guys turning their heads, and they're looking for blocks. They're looking for people to get a hat on down the field. And with that INT, they now flip it. That could be a big point swing in this game.
Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. Touchdown!
Oh, no.
And Lazarus
No.
tackles underway.
Fuck.
The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Give to Brown. It's a live ball.
Fumble. Whoa.
Defense, and he's off. They knocked him down after the takeaway, and a big play for this defense.
Oh, and it's a hit like that that will absolutely light up the sideline, light up the stadium, change the momentum, and help you win a football game because that is what caused that fumble.
The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. It's hard enough to stop these guys, let alone when they get field position like this. They scored last time, and this time they'll crank it up from inside the red zone. Oh, and he can't hold the pitch, and the ball's loose. Picks up the first down, still moving. He's dragged down to the ground, but what a play there. Scoops up the loose football and moves the chains.
Deep breath, right, man? You fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
The Utes come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. The give to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Most offensive schemes are predicated on first down productivity. That will not go down as a productive first down play.
No, it will not, Reese. Give this defensive line credit because they were able to get penetration right off the snap and force a negative play.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Power football with the run. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
I don't know, man. If I'm on defense here and I'm watching the way my D-line's getting manhandled, I might have to put more guys in the box. I might have to sacrifice his safety and try to get more hats close to the line of scrimmage to slow this running back down because the RPO game's been a problem.
To the air, it's Dampier. Fires to the tight end. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
Now, 4th down.
Down a possession here in the 4th, and they'll need to convert on this 4th down. They'll send the back in motion. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it.
What a good pass.
He will score! Touchdown, Utah! The extra point here would tie the game. And the extra point was good, and we are all tied up in the 4th. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. Nebraska is trailing right now, but it's only a couple of points. That quarterback just needs to show the poise of a young Tommy Frazier, and they are right back in this. It's a tight one right now. They're trailing by only 5 to USC. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. To throw, it's Moss. Grabbed in the middle, it's Skinner. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
How about that? Just really nice catch by the big tight end, throwing those mitts up there, catching the football.
He had the perfect play to open the drive, and now they'll snap it again from the 38. From the gun, the ground game. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
Going to swing it on 2nd down. Just a short pass to the tight end. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the 3rd down manageable. Really putting this offense in a good position.
Big 3rd down as the crowd gets behind this defense. They'll try to run for it. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49.
That is how it's done on 3rd down and short. No doubt about it. An easy hole to get through and clearly get the first down.
If you really want to simplify football, the low man wins. That time the offense got the better of the D. Easily picked that up.
Trying to set up the screen. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
That's not right finish.
Second down coming up. Looking to throw, it's Moss. Unloads it left. Got a wide open receiver. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there getting that first.
Backup halfback. Oh, don't tell me no.
Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Brown has it. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
First down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big gain.
And this offense is so close they can almost taste taking a fourth-quarter lead, but they don't want to leave too much time on the clock for an answer. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Now on 2nd and goal. Looking to fire. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinals! And they've moved out front here in the 4th. That dude's really big. How in the world did they lose him?
Because down here he does a lot of blocking, and you play a lot of man coverage in the red zone. And what do? You peek in the backfield, and you lose the big thing. I don't know how he lost that big of a guy, but he lost it.
The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. The kickoff bounces through.
Hey, defense, come on. We need to stop.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking downfield, it's Dampier. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game. Now on 2nd down. Back to pass. Got a man. It's Parker. They'll spot the ball at the 34 as he goes out of bounds right there.
He might try to run here.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play a wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
And the Utes come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll move the tight end. Off play action.
Oh, shit.
Still looking on the move.
Oh, shit. That was a hell of a play action. Which, if I wasn't on that fucking edge right there, it would have been a sack throw because he caught the shit out of me. Yikes. That was a great fucking play. Thanks, Danny.
Showed you that accuracy on that play to get the first.
The Utes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fires to the middle. And they weren't able to make the connection they were looking for an explosive play. This quarterback desperately
booty
wants to
waddle.
make a chunk play, but they're going to be deepest to deepest, widest to widest. He's got to be patient.
No doubt. Situational football is probably one of the most underrated, untalked about things, like understanding the situation. I have the lead. They have to take shots down the field. I'm going to play pass. I got to rush the passer. I got to keep him in the pocket. All those things come into play throughout this game.
Looking to throw again. A little too much on that.
Coming in hot.
Out of his reach.
Man, the quarterback threw that ball hard, too. And I know sometimes when you're throwing an in-breaking route, you want to get it to your receiver quickly. But when you try to strain and throw it harder, oftentimes your accuracy is what suffers. And you saw it there on the incompletion.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Dampier. Fires to the wideout.
What a fucking
Makes a connection.
great
Go
route.
out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the first down.
Most important part of a clutch drive. Piece together some first downs. Get in position. And here they are on 1st and 10. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain.
Oh, what a great play call. Sneaking the draw. The defense clearly thinking pass, flying up the field. No, sir. A little handoff, little sneak attack. Great play call.
And the Utes pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Right back to the well. And it looks as if he'll pick up maybe a couple.
Man, a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Here comes the option. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5.
Well, this is an offense that has a lot of speed, and they have different guys they would love to get the football to in space, and they can find a lot of different ways to do that. I love the idea of going option here and trusting your quarterback to make the right read. If no one accounts for the pitch, man, he's going to get it to the outside, and you see the speed on the perimeter. Really clever play call that time by the O coordinator.
And guys, if they can make their way into the end zone, we'll have a tie game in the 4th, and the stage will be set for a great finish. Back to pass, it's Dampier. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Wants to go up top. Oh, they're after him. He just threw that one away. Nobody was getting open. He had to live to fight another play in the red zone. It'll be 3rd down.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode. And what is that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback. And you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those explosive plays. This offense is going to have to buckle up and really protect their guy up front.
Wants to fire it in the end zone on 3rd and goal.
Bro, it's crazy. I would have been in that zone if I figured I was at 2. What?
And it's now the 2nd time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
And that extra point was good, and we are deadlocked here in the fourth. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, week to week, you just never know, which is why we're here with an update. Nebraska is just getting blown off the field right now. I've seen some stinkers in my day, but this one smells like a pasture. How's that for descriptive? They're trailing by 15 to USC. We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. The give to the back. Find some fresh air. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. But once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get a hand on him, hard to get him to the ground.
The clock has stopped for the timeout, and we have reached the final 2 minutes in this one. This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10. Back to pass, it's Moss. Here's the pressure. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
With this situation in the game, trailing with not a lot of time left, I understand going to the sideline to try to save clock, but you've got 3 timeouts in your back pocket. Don't be afraid to use those. You can attack the middle of the field, use the timeouts to save the clock that way.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking to fire. Right on target this time. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
And I think the defense doing a really good job of understanding this is late in the game. It matters. Taking away the sidelines, taking away the middle of the field, making him kind of check the football down, go through his progressions, and make that clock tick.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Lacey. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is. And you saw it right there on that.
In this offense, they got another positive game, but I think they're going to have to start pushing the ball down the field a little bit. Got to make some plays. That clock is not your friend. You got to speed up, maybe work the middle of the field a little bit, but make sure we get first downs, and the rest of the time work the sidelines.
Looking left. That is just a sideline clinic. Throw, catch, toe drag, everything you want.
And they've trusted him to throw the football all game. I expect nothing to change whatsoever. They're going to put it on his back, or his arm, I guess you could say, and let him throw this team to victory. It's a close game, tight game. I'm rolling with my best player.
Red pass, it's complete. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
The defense, you have to have great eyes. You have to have good vision on the quarterback to be able to see it. You could tell he's throwing the football right now. Watch the defense react, come up, get the wide receiver on the ground. He goes nowhere.
The right play here is try to win it in regulation. Don't be too conservative. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17. The defense calls the timeout, their second of the day, as they try to get their act together. Third down, red zone play, crowd alive. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. And from this angle, I don't think he got the first down. The defense won at the line of scrimmage.
Well, Well, the defense got the stop there on 3rd and 1. Let's see if they can do it again here on 4th and inches, David.
I just got to find a way to fall forward, be physical. We work on this all week. You know you're going for it on 4th down.
Oh, the attempt
Fuck!
is no good.
I'm a dickhead, bro. That's second time, bro.
Quarter still deadlocked.
Man, that's tough for the kicker. Here you are in the 4th quarter. You're trying to break this tie, get your team to lead, and knock it off the upper.
On the field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Dropping back, it's Gampier. Gets it to him on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Defense will take a timeout with 28 seconds left. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking to pass, and they don't have a lot of time to work with. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th.
This defense so far, they've understood the mission. The mission is to get this fast, speedy quarterback on the ground. And they've got to him early, they've got to him often, and most importantly, they continue to get him on the ground and create these negative plays for this offense that creates a big hole for him.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. The Utes will call on their punt team. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And that one will bounce and roll out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they mark it. Offense has it with really good field position. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. Looks like the defense will play quarters coverage here. Dropping back, it's Moss. Fires to the middle. And it's intercepted.
You gotta be shitting me. 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 You gotta be shitting me.
Through behind his pad.
If I'm a QB coach, I'm grabbing my quarterback right away. Like, listen, we're going to get another opportunity. It's the 4th quarter. It's a tie game. Our defense is going to get a stop for us. You got to get your confidence back. You got to get back in this ball game. We're going to need you again down the road. You are not done.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. It is incomplete.
I said they'll go for a field goal, but
seconds remaining.
This really has been a masterclass by the quarterback with decision-making, right? We've already seen him throw multiple touchdown passes in the game. He's understood when to take his shots and when to throw it away when things aren't there, like on that last play.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground
bro,
on 2nd down.
Bro.
Back to pass. Short throw to the
I'm
sideline.
so, bro. Oh, my fucking goodness, bro. Twice. Twice, bro. Actually, more than twice, because I sold the fucking game. I was up 20%. Don't get me wrong, he is playing a hell of a game, but so
So here comes our first play of overtime. Gets the back moving. Looking for a man. It's Moss.
Oh my gosh, bro. Correct read, bro. It was there.
It's incomplete.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
They're dealing with a second and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion.
Nice pick. Oh my God.
Almost had the huge interception there, man. What a change that would have been. Instead, we're looking at third down.
Well, the defense just did the quarterback a massive favor. That's the nicest thing they've done to him all game. They've already picked him off twice. That should have been number 3.
This is why Rice Eccles, one of the toughest places to play.
Honestly got an X off. I'll tell you that.
Try to get your third down conversion in the midst of this. And the incomplete pass will bring up.
I can't even go for it, huh? Nope, I can't. I had to kick a deep pass field goal.
So hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good news is they got a field goal in their back pocket.
Fuck!
So here we are on fourth down. This field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world.
Yo, bro, I'm selling, bro. Oh my fucking goodness, bro, I'm selling. Oh man. Oh man, if I would have just made one of these field goals, I would have fucking won. Just run, bro.
First down, and this defense is desperate.
Man.
Any kind of score and it's over. Now on the option. To the ground with the back. There he goes. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And this defense has to be so disciplined. Like, you just got to understand, I can't all go for the quarterback. And too much attention on the quarterback. We didn't play the pitch really well. That's why this offense is really hard to stop.
Great place to start for this offense. Looking for a crease. It's Parker. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
Short throw to the sideline, picks up just a little. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds.
Well, the defense dialed up blitz. Quarterback knew he was going to get hit, but he also knew he was man coverage, so he found his best matchup. He got it out of his hands early, right before getting smacked to get that completion.
On 3rd and short, the run and looking for the first down. He's in! A game-winning touchdown in overtime!
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
A hostile environment can have a major impact on even the most composed, well-prepared team. So how much did the crowd play a factor in this upset?
Well, this is what makes college football so great, the home crowd and how they were able to impact this game. No doubt about it, David. They played a big factor.
And they're still jacked up, and they're still excited. They play a